Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we are going to be doing my 1 year, 1 brand update. So you guys know by now, this is the year of Natasha Denona for me. I selected one brand to buy every single new release from, and my brand is Natasha Denona. And I've told you guys a few times, I kind of like her brand a lot. Like, I'm a huge fan, so this wasn't so much of a challenge for me. However, I am picking up every single new release. So in these update videos, what I do is I tell you guys everything that I tried the month before and basically all the new releases. I kind of give you guys my 411 and what I'm thinking about them, and I get into some chisme, which is some gossip. And I have some gossip this month. I get some gossip on some new releases that are potentially coming out from the brand, and we kind of talk about it here. So thanks to my internet detectives that sent me over some information last month for me to share with you guys this month. Also, guys, there's gonna be a huge giveaway in this video. Okay, so I told you guys that once I hit 15,000 subscribers on YouTube, which to me, I'm shocked that we hit 15,000, but holy cannolis, because we hit 15,000 of you guys here on the channel, I wanted to do a really special giveaway. And since I know that this year is my Natasha Denona year, what better giveaway than to do a Natasha Denona giveaway? I have told you guys I've been having a hard time doing giveaways when it comes to international shipping because of the craziness, but I came up with a good idea. So I want for anybody who wins this giveaway to have the opportunity to buy something from the Natasha Denona brand. And since the Zendo just finished releasing, I decided that what we're gonna do for my 15,000 subscriber giveaway is I'm gonna be giving away a $65 gift card to the winner to go ahead and purchase whatever they want from Natasha Denona. Now, of course, you don't have to buy Natasha Denona. You can buy whatever you want, but my intention is for you guys to try Natasha. So this is gonna be a $65 gift card that I'm going to send to whoever wins this giveaway. So this could be international. I could send it to you by email. I don't have to worry about shipping and all that craziness. So that's what we're going to do. And of course, like always, there's going to be a few little things that you have to do. So if you are not already subscribed, of course, this is for my subscribers. So make sure that you have that subscription turned on. Make sure you hit that big subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you see my videos. And then of course, leave me a like and a comment down below with your email address or Instagram handle, however I can contact you, and just tell me what has been your favorite Natasha Denona release this year, and I'll pick one winner from the comments down below in order to win the giveaway. Now, I didn't want to only do one giveaway because this is 15,000. I mean, to me, that's a big deal, you know? So what I decided to do too is I'm going to give away 2 more boxes of items. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up 2 boxes full of makeup. So we're talking about eyeshadow palettes, eyeliner, mascara. I got a lot of stuff sent to me between subscription boxes and PR that I gather some of this stuff just for giveaways. So I'm going to have 2 boxes going out. One box is going to go out to a second winner on this channel. Is also going to be picked from the comments down below. But the other box I'm going to be giving away on Instagram. So go ahead and follow me over there at Christina Brooke Beauty. Just go ahead and like the photo that I posted today, just letting me know that you came over from this video, and I'll be picking one winner on Instagram for another box full of makeup. Okay, so this is gonna be 3 different giveaways in one. The huge $65 giveaway and then the 2 big boxes of makeup. So I really hope you guys like this giveaway. I've been trying to think of a way to make it really, really fun, and that's what I came up with. So don't forget to read down below in the description box. I'm gonna say the end date. I'm gonna give more details, and if there's anything else you have to do, it'll be down there. Sometimes I forget to say things in videos, so look down there. And let's get into some Natasha Denona because that's what this video is all about. All right, so the first thing I usually do in these videos, I give you guys my follow-ups. And you know what? There was actually stuff to follow up this month because Natasha actually released 2 items. One of them, I can give you guys like a total idea of what I'm thinking. And then the other one, I've only played with a few times, so I can kind of give you guys just like a kind of overview. And I still want to play with it a little bit more, but I have like an idea. So the first one is my Zendo palette. So you guys know she released Zendo, okay? So this is what she looked like. Very, very beautiful color story, very different for Natasha. And this was released last month. I did a make up your mind on it. I did a review on it. And I also did a duping on this exact palette for you guys, comparing it to the Born to Run, because I got so many comments from you guys saying this looked like the Born to Run. And oh my gosh, you guys were so right. But yeah, I have been playing with this little guy for quite a while. Today's eye look, I actually did using this palette on purpose. I went for this beautiful huntery green and I smoked it out with this color right here. Kept it a little bit more matte, didn't even put a metallic on the lid, and I really like the eye look. So this is what I have to say about this palette. This palette is beautiful, however, it's not needed. I feel like this is like one of those add-on palettes that you buy because maybe you don't have Metropolis, you don't have Safari, you don't have any of her palettes that kind of have like this similar idea. None of these colors are like identical to any of the other palettes in her collection. They're all a little different. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys it's impossible to create like a similar look. It really is not. I mean, when there's color differences that are not super dramatic, looks on the lids can sometimes look pretty damn similar. So for me to say like this is so different, it really is not. I do feel like if you have Safari or you have Metropolis, you got something kind of similar. And for $65, it's pretty, but I don't think it was like her standout palette. Like I don't think this was like that palette that people are going to be like, oh my goodness, that's my everything. I do feel like I wish she would have stuck to Mini Zendo. Mini Zendo had such an interesting color story. This, I really wish it would have had like grays in it and kind of like that idea of Mini Zendo. She went a little bit more on like the elements side with this. She went more into like the fire and the water, and she wanted to do more of something like that. But I kind of liked the architectural feel of Mini Zendo. What do you guys think? I think that this palette could have been better. Formula is very good. I really love the mattes in here, and that is really what sticks out to me the most. The mattes are so gorgeous in this palette. The metallics are good, but here's my little thing with the metallics. They're very, very light on the lids, so that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. But I always say, like, if you have something special about your brand, like, for example, Natasha's metallics, they glide and they, like, shine, like, insanely beautiful. I feel like if that's what your brand is known for, at least give the consumer one or two of those inside a palette. I wish that in here we would have had, like, at least two of those cool metallics for me to just be like, yeah, but she gave us that formula. She played with a lighter one, but she also gave us what she's known for. And in this one, she kind of just gave us more dulled out metallics that still work beautifully. But, you know, I would say, like, if you're somebody who owns a lot of Natasha Denona, you might think that this is cool to have, like I do. But if you're somebody trying the brand for the first time, you might go, well, I thought her metallics were supposed to be, like, insane, and there's nothing insane about these. So that's just kind of where I stand with this one. I like it, I use it, but I don't think it's like a must-have palette. It really is not. It's pretty, but it's not must-have. I'm happy she did it in the $65 price point. I think that would have been like really bad if she would have done it in the $100 price point, because it just wasn't, it's not like in that $120 price point. You know, maybe if she would have given us more of those cool metallics, then yes. But how it is right now, I'm happy at $65. I actually like the way she did Sunrise, because in Sunrise, it's still the $65 price point, but you do get some pretty cool, intense metallics in there, and it's a cheaper price point. So to say that it's done this way because it's a cheaper price point doesn't really cut it when she's already released some other ones that had that formula in it, you know? And you guys know I love Natasha, but I gotta be real. It's like, okay, you know? And then when it comes to color story, this palette kind of reminds me of like the same issue that I see when you guys look at the Circo Loco. Not every one of these colors work good together, okay? So yes, you can use warms with cool tones, but in my opinion, I don't like the warm and cool tone variation in here. Like if this would have been a reddish palette going into purples, I like the way that those look together. But when it comes to blues and like pinks and reds, I hate the way blue looks with anything like in this family. Anytime I see eye looks that have like blue and then like something red or orange, I'm like, ugh. I really don't like it. So I feel like a lot of people who think like I do use this palette in sections, and it works well in sections. Like for example, like how I did today, that I stuck to my green and then I smoked out with the taupe. That's about, you know, as far as I would go, unless I want to throw like a little bit of like a metallic like this one or this one on the lid. But I'm not going to be like jumping into 7 colors in here, because I don't think that there's 7 colors that are like perfect for each other. So it's almost like this is a sectional palette. Use 3 colors and you'll be happy. Once you get into 5, you can get yourself in some trouble, okay? And then of course, I've told you guys before, my love for blue. I'm not a blue eyeshadow girl, okay? I just don't love blue on my lids. So this one has blue in it, and those blues I just tend to not use. So I mean, you know, there's things, and of course everybody's gonna be different. I told you guys in my Make Up Your Mind that I wasn't sold on the color story. Like I thought it could be cool, but I wasn't like sold on it. And yeah, I kind of feel the same. It's cool, not sold on it, but you know. Let's shift over to puff paint. So I actually just finished doing a review on this, like I think it was last week. And yeah, you guys were right about puff paint. This was the release that was coming out. Thank you guys so much for giving me that Chisme early. But yeah, so they had 3 different colors. I didn't pick up the deepest one because it was in Bloom, and I typically don't like the Bloom shade from Natasha. I know some people love it. I don't like it. I like muted blushes. Like I'm kind of like weird with blush. I don't like strong blush. So I picked up Daria, and I picked up this one, Tan and Daria. I was so excited for Tan. I just felt like it could be like the perfect like summer color, because I like tan looks. Like I've told you, I'm not a huge blush person, so if I can put like a peachy blush that almost looks like a tan on, I'm totally cool with it. The problem that I have with tan is that I'm too tan for it. It's almost the same color when I put it on my skin. Now, how I have used this and how it looks better is with my tinted moisturizer. I put this on and you could see it a little bit more. However, I do think that this one here will probably look the best on fairer skin tones. I'm a light medium, but I have like an olive undertone. And when I get sun, I turn tan. Like I don't get red, I tan. So this color, little by little, as we get more and more in the summer, is gonna start disappearing more and more and more on my skin. So I like it. So I like the color. I just really wish it worked for me, you know? So I guess I'm jealous. I'm jealous of everybody that this is gonna work for, because I think it's such a pretty color and I really wish it worked better. And yeah. Tinted moisturizer is the way that it works the best for me, but that's about it. Otherwise, it really is not worth putting on because you can't really tell. Out of the 2 that I picked up, I like Daria the most. It's actually not as bright and pigmented and crazy as her original Daria, like the cream one. It's a little lighter. And like I said, I like lighter blushes. So this one's actually very pretty. I like the way it looks. I've put it over my face of makeup. I am not somebody who powders like heavy. I use one of the Hourglass powders and I lightly put it over my face. I don't put like heavy powder or anything like that. So I've learned that a lot of cream or liquid products works good for me because I don't overly powder my face. And I feel like this has worked really, really nice, and I like the way it looks. I feel like I want to play with it a little bit longer, like to really tell you guys, but I feel like it's better than the formula of the Rare Beauty, because Rare Beauty's was so strong, and if you're somebody who doesn't love strong blushes, then obviously you're gonna like the thing that's a little bit more buildable. It also has hydrating elements in it that makes your skin look like dewy, and I love dewy skin. Like, I don't know. I have this thing that I love the way that the skin looks like when it's super dewy. It just, to me, just looks so healthy, so radiant, and I just love dewy skin. I love it. So it has like that radiant look, and it just looks pretty. So I'm a fan. I need more colors though. I don't love the colors she released. I wish this had more variation for colors. You know, she was safe in using colors that were already like famous in her line, but I want peach. I want more. That's what I want. And of course, I'm gonna play with them a little bit more. And when I do my review follow-up, I'll tell you guys more information. And probably next month in my 1 year 1 brand, I'll give you guys more thoughts on it because by then I have used it for a month, you know? So this one is to be continued, but I did want to tell you guys that if you have a light medium skin tone, this one's probably the one you do not want to get because it doesn't show up. I have seen people talk about the Bloom shade and they have liked it. If you guys like the Bloom shade, then maybe you want to buy that one, you know? But yeah, so that is my kind of thoughts on Natasha's latest releases that I picked up last month. I would say I'm happy. However, like if I were to have not done my 1 year 1 brand, the one that I probably would not have picked up was Zendo. I think that in my collection, I have colors that are kind of close and none of the colors in there like are so like, yes, that I need you, that would probably be so far one that I was like, oh, I wish it was Mini Zendo. Mini Zendo was so much better. But anyways, let's get into some chisme. So gossip time. Okay, so there's a few gossips, guys. Like there's a few things coming from Natasha, but instead of like just jumping the gun and going to one that's a little bit further down the line, I want to talk about one that was trademarked around the same time as Puff Paint because I'm figuring that might be the closest one to being released. There's some eyeshadow palettes that I already know about that are coming, but they're a little bit further down the line. I don't think she's gonna release like an eyeshadow palette yet. If she does, maybe it'll be a mini, but I feel like this one might be next. Now, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong because you never know. But I've been hearing about this one and I've been seeing people releasing products like this one. So you know, like when you start seeing like a lot of brands doing the same thing, you're like, my favorite brand is gonna do that. Well, that's why I think this one's coming. So there's this product that she has trademark called Micro Tech. Okay, so Micro Tech in her trademark is namely eye crayons. So allegedly, Micro Tech is going to be eye crayons. Now, I've been seeing a lot of brands do this. Just recently, KKW Beauty just finished announcing their eye crayons. I've seen it like multiple times. Everything right now is about creams. You guys haven't seen like creams are taking over the world. We've got cream blush, we've got cream this, we got cream everything that you could think of. So now seeing this, I'm like, okay, I thought there was a chance that we were going to see cream blushes from Natasha, like individual cream blushes, but maybe we're going to be seeing, I don't know how I feel. Like I'm not somebody who loves this type of product. However, I will say in the Patrick Ta palette, there was a cream shadow that was very, very, very good. And it actually had me thinking like, you know, if a brand released individuals of this type of formula, this could be interesting because it blended really good. It looked really nice on the lid. And because I am not in my 20s, you know, I don't have like the perfect eyelids anymore. So things that kind of like go into lines, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I love the way that looks. The cream from Patrick Ta inside of his brand new palette just looks so seamless and beautiful that I was kind of like, I don't know. So when I saw that Natasha might be releasing these type of crayons that are probably going to be like a cream shadow crayon, I think that could be pretty interesting, right? But there was also another trademark. You guys, by the way, sent me this on Instagram. There's also one called a Macro Blade. And this one is a liquid eyeliner. So I'm wondering, you know how Patrick Ta just released his creamy eyeliners? Wouldn't it be interesting if she released cream eyeshadows, but in like pencil format, but then she also released thin versions of eyeliners? That would be really cool. Even though this could just be like a liquid eyeliner, but they have almost the same name. They were trademarked almost at the same time, Micro Blade, Micro Tech. So wouldn't it make sense if whatever technology is inside of these creams would be in both of these products? I mean, I would think so, but you know, of course, this is me just guessing. I have no idea. The brand has not announced that they're releasing this product next. There could be something else instead, but I feel like we might be seeing some type of eye crayons coming from Natasha. What do you guys think? Does this sound like a cool product to you? I think it does. I hope that the eyeliners are not liquid eyeliners. I hope that they're creamy eyeliners because I just feel like everything right now is creamy and very, you know, natural looking. And I think that that would be a cool direction. But I want to know from you guys, are you guys excited? Do you guys know anything more that I don't know? Don't forget to send me DMs over on Instagram, all my internet detectives that you guys find so much information for me. If you guys know any information about this product or any products in the future, follow me on Instagram at Christina Brooke Beauty. We can talk more chisme over there. But anyways, yeah, so that's this video. That is my update. I gave you guys a lot of information in this one, and don't forget to enter into my giveaway. I am so excited for the point that we have gotten to on this channel. It's so funny, guys, because I started this channel as an outlet for myself to be able to do something that I love and give me like some me time and just be able to do something. And you guys have given me more than I could have thought of. Like, I don't know. I thank you. But yeah, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next update, and let's see what comes out next from Natasha. Bye.